So, let us crack on. I believe the runners are ready. So, this is going to be Dead Rising. Let's crack on and take it away, runners.
Zombie. Zombie Lucario is a game that is janky. Except not really, I'm not a zombie.
Where are you?
I don't know. But anywho, good morning, afternoon, and night, and welcome to good old Dead Rising. Probably one of the jankiest games I've ever played, but I swear it's good. and I'm gonna be running a new game ending A, which is pretty much like more or less like the canon ending of the game. But you might be wondering, isn't this run 6 hours at most? The answer is yes, but I'm actually gonna be using a thing called TimeSkip that essentially is gonna speed up the clock whenever I need to get into the next story bit, and yeah, it should be pretty interesting. Although I'm gonna actually put a disclaimer right now that that due to some slight delays in the run, I'm gonna have 2 points I have to actually step away for 1 minute in order to deal with a thing. But other than that, it should be fine. Just be aware that there's a smidge of gore and that's it. Alright. So I'm just gonna click new game. Timing doesn't start here. It starts more or less when I begin movement on the actual thing, because we actually start with a lengthy opening cutscene, but thankfully it doesn't matter. So 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! Okay, I didn't bump my head. So one of the fastest ways in order to actually move through this game is to just hop. And it's really funny. We won't be doing this for most of the game, because we're gonna actually get more movement options. But this is actually pretty funny, and plus it does help in case I actually need to actually slow down. If I actually lose the things that actually are gonna help me go a little faster.
Yeah, because in Dead Rising, after you play through it, there are like different ways of moving. Like as you got the standard walk in, but for new game, it's better just to jump through. So you kind of like hop in like a rabbit in between the zombies and other stuff.
Yeah.
And there's also skateboarding, which gets shown later. But so I think because it's going to get a very important item, which is good for the very, let's say, like half the run.
Oh, come on. Okay, at least I can still grab the bench. This is a safe strat.
Yeah, it's a safe strat here. You grab the bench and you can use the bench to kill the zombies. Otherwise, you kind of just got to jump into the zombies to grab the shotgun. But this just means if he gets grabbed, you'll be safe and sound.
Yeah. So one thing regarding zombies in this game, they have grab detection that is really, really horrible. Thankfully there are a few strats that we can actually do, especially like early on. So one thing, so remember those hops? They actually help us in order to actually avoid zombie grabs, which is really useful. Although, you know, sometimes it doesn't seem to actually be like quite functional. Also, ignore the human that we met there. He's unimportant to the plot.
Oh, how dare you speak bad of Jeff? He's just trying to find his wife, Natalie, who may or may not be on the other side of the roof.
Yeah, because he won't just like walk to over there just to check out.
Look, it's a very far walk. You know, it's safer by the elevator.
Well, then maybe I should have learned 100%, Smilers.
Good old 100%.
I've actually not been able to beat this game 100% just because of the jank of the game.
Yeah, no, like, this game's 100%, if I was wondering. If you're doing it without mods, you basically got the 6 to 7 hour normal playthrough followed up by a 14-hour long, like, auto-scroller that you play for about, like, 20, like, for a little bit of time, which is the infinite mode.
Endless night. Or, sorry, endless mode.
Infinite mode. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's, yeah, so, false. Costiller is biggest way to the wonderful food court. I'm just going to explain a bit TimeSkip and stuff for the brief TLDR for anyone who's interested. Basically, Dead Rising is a long game. It takes 6 hours to actually beat normally. TimeSkip, basically at the end of every case, looks for a flag within the game and will skip. So once the progression is at a certain point, and then after the case menu closes, it will set to set time and skip time forward.
Yeah. Also, right there in food court, I did some movement here to grab a movement option in the game, which is these skateboards, as well as a book that actually earlier that actually helps me with
HP for the boards. So
Yeah.
it kind of gives it like, I think it's ×3. So from 3 hits, it goes to 9. You get another book, and then it times, 3 times 3 times 3. And so it's cool. Anyway, here's the Carlito fight.
I'm gonna take it safe. Earlier, I need the.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, thankfully we do
With
have
Carlito
something
here,
in items.
sometimes you can get lucky and you can shoot Carlito fine. I think you would just a bit off, but I think now he's run around to the back, which is perfectly fine. It's one of the things with Dead Rising. The bosses, as far as like speedrun-wise go for new game, a lot has gone into making it so the bosses, there are like different strategies and safeties and stuff like that. So even if,
Oh,
for
there,
example,
that one barely missed. Okay, there you go. A little bit sloppy, but hey, I didn't die because this game does not have autosave for some reason.
Yeah, so...
Oh, I got HP.
that's not bad. HP's good.
Yeah, so by doing a bunch of series of actions in this game, you actually level up, but what you get is completely random, save for a little bit of a couple of thresholds.
Yeah. I mean, I can explain level ups while you go through here. So, if Dead Rising, at least the first game, you get set level ups for every 5 levels. Someone went through and way back in the early days of this game's speedrunning, went through and kind of saw what they were worth each level by kind of just going through leveling up and stuff. And from levels 1 to 5, you're guaranteed to get a life up, a stock, or zombie ride. And the best one, obviously, is stock. You get more impro slots and you can carry more things. So Frank's bottomless pockets, they have plus side here. And it changes throughout, but life's alright, it's good, it's safe, you can make it. But stock up's the best.
Yeah, normally in this run, if I remember correctly, we ended in like level 9, so... It's actually like too much options in terms of what you can get. Okay, so what I did like a few moments ago was a safety save because of a skip that I'm gonna do. I also grabbed a machine gun with 100 bullets that's gonna actually help me almost right away. And also I took a detour in order to take this bike in order to actually do a skip to make it back to the next place that we have to go much faster. And oh boy, that trick is something.
Yeah, the trick coming up, it's
please explain it,
very much an infamous trick within this game. A lot of people see it and they just really somewhat like it. It's gone through different iterations. It used to be using a bench called bench skip, but now we've got something called bike zip, which Costiler's going to do is he's going to change his FPS now to be unvariable to go over, and he's going to need over 180 FPS here, and he's lined up in the corner. And he's just going to do a set 7 inputs, and...
Bruh.
The bike goes flying.
Wait, where did the bike go?
The bike is just right behind you, just bounced behind. But what he's trying to do here is, it's a two-way input thing. So on the controller, he's holding one direction, and then he's also holding a key on his keyboard to also fling over. And you may be wondering, what's this skip? It skips going back all the way through the Alfresco Plaza, food court, and the courtyard on the leisure park.
Oh, that was not also a good one.
Shit!
I think you might need to line up a little bit more with the ball, try to be more like.
Maybe like when I learned this, it was a little bit like difficult, but I'm not been like semi-consistent of getting it like second try.
Yeah, it's one is one. So again, you got the safety save, so it's fine.
Yeah, especially if I die, or another thing that can happen is just that I fall out of bounds and there's like no other thing that I can do to actually save it.
Yeah, unfortunately, the game will just ultimately just crash if you fall too far out of bounds. And there's no, like, most games go, oh, you fall out of bounds, you can teleport you back to this particular safe spot. This game doesn't have it, because the devs never expected people to go out of bounds. And that was a close one.
The rest of my FPS are not like high enough for some reason. I'm gonna have to actually lower some settings.
There you go. That should be fine if you do that.
Yeah, is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, it's weird because normally
yeah,
I
you've got
actually
over
get it.
enough now. You're getting just over.
Oh,
enough.
there you go.
There we go.
Oh, and I actually
Into
landed.
the map. Boom, easy.
With
yeah,
the
I think
bike.
you were just with the bike as well. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were just under the FPS cap. That's why you were going over there. But
Yeah, that's weird because normally I actually don't like have that issue.
I think it's because you're streaming on Discord and on stream as well, so it might be.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's actually swallowing some FPS. I also had to turn the VSync on again to actually be at 60 because there's a couple of issues that happens playing at an uncapped frame rate. Like for example, the zombies have like much like bear grabs from what I've seen.
Yep. So this game has a max FPS of 300, and you may be thinking, oh, higher frame rate, it's faster. No. The zombies become like walls. They can't go past them with the skateboard and destroys them. Enemies' like movement is completely different. So you could technically save time because it is faster moving and some movements is slightly faster. However, the overall kind of time loss to time gain is so like random and unfair. It's just better to go to 60.
Yeah. Alright, a couple of safety saves, thanks to story progression, which I'm gonna drink this out of safety just to get my HP back to full.
Yep, and there's an instant time skip. If I remember playing the base game of this, you would have to wait for about an hour and a half. So
Yeah.
hopefully everyone had a good hour and a half break. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, or I mean, you could just go down in the mall, get some level ups, help people like an alley, which I'm not gonna save.
Also, that's Jeff's wife. She's just still there because of time skip. He stays spawned in.
Yeah, she'll eventually die, so...
Yeah.
Also, you might be wondering why I actually took like that alternate path. The elevator is faster, but while learning this run, I got into so many issues with the zombies that I was just like, I'll just take the safer route. It's slower, but hey, at least it's not that bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of like different
okay, this is the
strategies
part where
used.
I really dread. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I just need my machine gun now. I said I need my machine gun, please. Oh dear.
Fine.
Okay, at least I have the save like early on. Okay, there we go. Oh,
Nice.
please. Okay, I just have to stun him long enough, and if he does anything weird, I just have to make sure to predict it. Well, unless he charges me.
Yeah, that's one of the difficult strats there. It's the SMG strategy. It's one that is it's a strategy that is very much, I'd say, somewhat dependent on Carlito's AI and RNG. There was a different strategy used before, I believe someone called Breaking Fuse found out how to kind of like, oh, this SMG's faster. And it's the one contribution where, in a run, it's the older strategy we had was great. We can get fresh boards, we use the hockey stick, we use Canadian military strategies, and now we just simply have an SMG and RNG, the speedrun. Great.
I actually was doing some practice on Thursday. First run I got managed to get like to pace 7-2, but then I lost it, and then Carlito just kept giving me such bad RNG that I can get another run past him. Okay, please don't lock this time. I am not gonna give you a chance to actually attack, and there I actually will have to slow down, otherwise I'm gonna get caught by crossfire.
I think you're fine there, but if you just spam and shoot, you should be fine enough with it.
I actually do it with this like regular itch mashing because I'm gonna actually. There you go, second try.
There you
It's
go.
nice. Because I actually also need like this ammunition for basically the next thing that I'm gonna do.
Yep. Yeah. This most iconic song, this entire game. If anyone was playing this like back in the early Xbox 360 days,
Natalie's still alive. I don't remember when you cannot save her anymore.
she'll probably die in like as soon as you get to the convicts next. But it's the most iconic song in all of Dead Rising, which is Gong Guru's. Well, I'm just tired. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning here in the UK, and it's been very cold, and my brain is just not there at the moment. So the song's called Gong Guru, and it is a very iconic. And I think like as soon as the DR remake came out, memes of the song came out about it. So
okay, I'm gonna take a safety save here just so I don't have to deal with Carlito again.
Smart.
Yeah.
The joys of this game, the safety saves are like in really good spots to where you don't need to worry as much. Like the toilets, you can just go there. And
Oh, you're...
it's all useful.
I don't want to crash into too many zombies though, like I do get like another health up for my for Skateboard Slayer, but I do still need to you know, keep
Maintain
one.
your health.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to maintain your health a bit.
Okay, aim up. Right, that works.
That's good.
Now I just gotta try to grab this gun.
It's fine. They crashed again. That's fine.
Right. Now I just gotta shoot them.
Here. Yep, got the back guy, and now the guy just driving around. He's gonna crash into the tree soon. Oh, yes. Oh, never mind.
No, he just literally rammed into me. Also, where did gun go?
In the water, I think.
Wait, where? Oh, there he is.
Oh, behind you, never mind. I thought he ran it into the water, because...
Okay, there you
Nice.
go. Okay, so this is very important. Vehicles like this are pretty much like fastest in the game. Although the big gun that I grabbed can only be grabbed and you can like switch it up.
It's one of those ones where it spawns on the vehicle, and the only time you can grab the heavy LMG, which is by far one of the most powerful weapons in the game. But the only downside about it is that we can't really drop items, so if we want to use it, we would need to make quick steps, which is another speed option, but it takes time to make those, and carrying this around is not really worth it. But what we're going to do now is just trade a body for a machine gun. You know, logic.
Yeah. Oh wait, did I turn too early? Yeah, I did turn too early.
Yeah, too early. There you go.
Okay, so yeah, I did this entire thing because it's really important. This. Oh, I already have 5 slots. That's good. I came here essentially to, essentially 2 things. That big gun is actually gonna help me, and also to grab the maintenance tunnel key, which also comes in very handy oh crap, later. Right, let me through, please. Alright. For the next destination, it also helps. To go up into a supermarket. Another reason that I also wanted this is also to use the big gun in another boss fight that's coming up.
Another iconic boss.
Yeah.
With a very iconic line.
Okay, game. It might be I lost 3 minutes trying to grab this gun in this section. Please do not screw me up like this again. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, it's if you get hit by a zombie there, then you've got a chance of trying to re-grab it. Luckily, this game is quite nice when it comes to like iframes after dropping an item. So
Okay,
yeah,
please.
now we're in the Steven
Okay, please
boss
get the
fight.
quick kill.
Ooh, good timing.
Wait, what?
You've gone with the last possible frame there. That was really good. So
So I essentially take a death and then it's like, oh hey, you're fine.
Yeah, but you got hit, you didn't die. But basically for that boss fight, so what you're trying to do with Steven is shoot him in the head, But if you don't hit him in the head, you've got to shoot like his hand that is just visible above the shopping cart to try and stun him to then kill him. It's a very quick like kill to do. However, if you miss and he charges towards you, it basically just gotta hope that you can recover and re-grab the heavy element.
Yeah, and apparently I just got killed and bonked at the same time. Which, you know, interesting combination. One thing regarding these vehicles though is that they do wear over time with basically like any crash, so like we need to actually be careful because they can break enough that they become unusable. So this car is fast.
Because it's got the color red.
Oh, come on. Well, if I would have it either color blue or pink.
Fair enough.
Oh, bro. Oh, there you go. Wait. Okay, there. If I fail those, my HP will go down much quicker.
Also, I'm gonna say, I've never, like, it's very rare to actually get a triple combo done, because the game basically increases speed. What did it do with VSync? I've never really...
I'm at 60. I'm at 60, like I did turn VSync on.
Yeah.
So I need another...
It still happens at 60, that's the weird thing. But I don't know, whether VSync helps with it a bit more.
Right, 11... is 11 shotguns enough for the next big thing?
Yeah. As long as you take your time with it, you should be fine. If not, then you can just jump kick up.
Wait, jump kicks actually work better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can still get hit, but... There's things, but 11 bullets should be fine. You may need to...
Well, good thing I grabbed a backup meat.
Good old mystery meat.
Yeah, that one fills my HP by, what, 3? If I remember correctly?
Yep, it refills it by 3, Cook gives you 6, and if you get all 3 of the magazines, that food in the game, it gives you 12.
Ah,
so
nice.
4 HP.
I did took into account places where, okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. This one.
Yeah.
Change my clothes.
So, funny thing about Jesse there, if you forget the medkit, Jesse will just tell you, like, you're an idiot, you forgot it. Go back and get it.
Oh, and also case 3 is literally just a cutscene, and then case 6 is also just a cutscene. Oh, oops. I almost crashed straight into a wall.
Yeah, the game has like these different cutscenes that kind of progress in the story and whatnot, and other little side pillar bits that happen. Obviously, in the game, with not using the TimeSkip mod, you are basically rescuing the survivors and doing other stuff. That is one of the things you will be able to do.
I have no idea how much HP does my skateboard have left. Like, I know that in the remaster you actually get to see how much usage you have left of everything, but in this game, like, you only get, like, you know, flashing.
Yeah,
when it's about to break.
It's different. But I think you're good. You probably got enough. I would say, possibly at the end of Isabella here, I would recommend getting a fresh board.
Oh, come on. Ugh.
You're fine. If need be, you can have your mystery meat, or you can have the coffee creamer flash to get.
Oh, the coffee creamer, I actually didn't grab that one. I mean, technically I could have gone up, refresh the skateboard and just fill my HP a little bit more. Yeah, but it's fine. Like the Isabella fight's not that bad. Although it's actually better if she just like, well, essentially like the thing that she does normally in this fight. Also, I golded that split.
Nice.
Oh, I completely missed that shot.
Yeah, this is the thing about this fight that gets really annoying is Isabella will start just trying to ram you, but then she'll never really get to you until you kind of jump over her. And the zombie is just in the middle of it all, just having a good time.
Yeah, they are. And they're... Okay, that zombie's gone.
Rid of the zombie. Also, one thing that's like with this fight is you can't leave the boss arena, otherwise the game will just fail you. So if you accidentally get hit into Leon's food,
I'm gonna actually use the meat right now just because I'm at 2 HP.
Good old mystery that you found in the bowl.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I should have just enough.
Yep.
Assuming that she decides to stop moving for a moment.
She just likes going around in circles.
Yeah, I need a Taz. Like, I'm pretty sure that Taz would just be able to just pinpoint accurately shoot her.
Oh, I mean, the fast route for this is we use the weapon swap and just swap between the shotgun, which is just basically.
I actually didn't learn that one just because I found it a bit goofy.
It is a bit goofy, but also it can, as like learning, it's one that you don't really need unless you're going for like a top time, like a sub 30. Then you would need to kind of learn it because it's obviously just a faster strategy. But yeah, you had plenty of bullets. Be fine. Also, like this game as well, as soon as you go up into the air or anything like that, the game just gives you a massive amount of speed.
Yeah. Alright, that zombie's dead.
Nice.
Alright, good thing I can actually throw a save here. Now I have to... Yeah, and now I have to carry Isabella all across back to the safe place.
Yep. And behind us is someone called Kendall, who is obviously saying, "Hey, I'm still alive." Kendall has a chance of shooting, and a bullet can hit Frank and drop Isabella, which is really annoying and unfortunate. But
yeah.
Also, if you're wondering, yes, the convicts have respawned and they're currently stuck on a tree. They are.
I mean, can we see them right now in the distance of this 2006 game?
Possibly. I mean, compared to the remake, in the remake they actually move towards you, and it is very much painful because you just either they spawn really close to you or really far away. So you can see it there on the right. They're just hitting a tree.
Oh yeah, there they are. Just that, you know, the music does not play because we need to have this dramatic music.
Yeah, it's all dramatic music. However, in the remake, it does play the Gong Guru. However, if you have the extreme mode turned on, it plays the mall music. Or whatever default music they have, the outfit they're using.
Oh, thank you.
If menus go backwards, you're gonna be stuck there.
Yeah, I think my muscle memory was just like, oh, let's just take the river. It's technically faster than with zombies when you know I can't jump.
Yeah, it's awkward there. There is like a small little spot that you can just run up. However, it is slower. Weirdly enough, like the most direct path is to not get hit by zombies. And the reason how I know that is by spending far too much time grinding for the base record for this category. Which, doing things like a 2-minute category for hours at a time is... You learn a thing or two about a level and stuff about it. And you try and wonder, is this faster? And you go, it might be faster, then you just... It's not.
Pretty much. I mean, unless you just want to run that, you just have to escape, but without time skip, and you just stay there for 6 hours doing nothing.
Yep. You just stand on the roof, part your watch, and just let time skip. And
yeah, and congratulations, you got world record, Smilers. Okay, 7-1. Gone, now we're at 7-2. So sweet, what has been going on with the story right now?
So, with Dead Rising story at the moment, so far we have find Carlito, who is mad for some reason, and is just shooting people. Then you have his sister, sister Isabella, who he recently just shot because she didn't want to follow with his plan. So Carlito's logical mind is to now blow up the entire mall, releasing the zombie virus into the atmosphere.
Yep.
It kind of went from 0 to 100 really quickly. I don't know how you go from shooting your sister to, well, having to bomb the mall. Also, I would probably get a fresh board here. Your board is blinking.
I don't think I might need it for the the next section though. You know, backup safe. If it doesn't work, then I'll just probably get another one fresh.
I just saw it flashing, and I'm just there like, see. But yeah, it kind of escalated a bit. By the way, yeah, case 7-2 is Mon Collector, and there's a specific path that Costiler's going to take. And basically, this is the kind of make or break of any run in a weird day.
I think my car is literally gonna break. Like, I always make it to a 4th bomb, and then it just breaks down.
Yeah.
And with that, it's not good because also having the choice on a thing driving.
Yeah, he's in a truck driving at you. He's, you know, chucking grenades. He's trying to ram
Right,
you.
that's one.
And it's very much a massive chase. I mean, it's really, like...
Speak of the devil, here he comes.
Oh, here he is.
Okay, I managed to dodge him.
People driving shopping carts.
I think I'm taking the right way, like there I had to take like a wild swing.
Yep, then you just go left here.
Okay, yeah, I'm good. I actually have the map of the route open just because I don't remember it like that much.
Yeah. I will say, that was my proudest moment in this. Someone asked, like, hey, I need a map for the 7-2. I got you. Me and MS Paint. It's just different color lines for different color bombs. It just works. Yeah, again, this whole point is trying to maintain your car's health and trying to avoid hitting the walls or the yellow like things on the walls and stuff like that. Also trying to avoid Carlito for chucking grenades. There's like lots of different factors going into this.
I think it's coming. Oh, you're getting the car.
Yep.
Yep, there he is. That's 3.
You got 2 left.
I think the car is just gonna start to...
Nice.
Oh, HP, that's nice. I think the car is gonna actually start to smoke right about now. Yeah, it started to smoke.
A bit. Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough to make it to the 5th bomb. Like, there is a little bit of a
fine. Oh, bang. If not, then you should be able to get the van and be out. And be
yeah,
fine.
or I could have just gone out there and just refreshed it with a motorbike. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the furthest I've ever gotten.
Oh, hey, look, no, improvement.
Oh, I lost signal?
No,
oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, no, I'm there.
It's like, it's an improvement, you know. It's still fine. Here comes Carlito, and you chuck a grenade, because...
And 5th.
Nice.
Oh, you're...
Oh, hey,
thanks,
there you go.
grenade.
Carlito helps you. He chucked a friendly grenade because he does want zombies to grab you.
Alright, gotta get out of here with this backup.
Yeah, let's still, yeah, K7, like, Bomb Collector is one of the weirdest levels, mostly because of shopping carts, because they are made of military-grade industrial steel that can withstand a car hitting them, and they can also flip the car, which has happened to me on a World Record Pace run, and it hurts me to this day. Again, speedy, fast car.
Oh, there are the convicts.
Yeah, they're just chilling. They're just in the park chilling, you know?
Wow, I actually took out pretty good. Okay, now this is a part where the car has to stop where I can just get off. Right, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna get the ski one right now.
I'll you know, get the fresh board here. It's just safer. I mean, you can get it with Isabella, but then...
I mean, to be fair regarding that one, I just prefer the safer bit of just you know,
Waiting.
the thing with the zombies. Also, yeah, I don't have enough for like I gotten like one more stockish thing. I would have actually really just restock on something healing, but right now I'm at 5, so and
I think you'll be fine for health.
I do really need that slot though.
Yeah. I mean, you'll be fine. You've got the meat that always spawns in the box in the maintenance tunnel when we go back there again. It'll be fine.
Wait, does it?
Yeah. The box by the white car always has the meat.
Oh.
It's kind of the like go-to healing for the run. Don't know if I said that in the the run I did for you. Might have done, might have not. It was like 3 months ago.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting my PV to just like drop to a 50 minutes short TA. Just you know, that relatively quick.
I mean, to be fair, it is a good like improvement. Like, you know, people like probably wondering like the estimate being like 50. When I submitted it, I think I put 55.
Yep. Oh. I almost completely forgot what I was doing. Like, yeah. Say hi to auto scroller moment.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a Dead Rising run without an auto scroller. So this is one of the most awkward little things in this game. We've got to escort Isabella through the mall to go to Carlito's hideout because he has plans of what he's doing and other stuff, and we want to stop it because Frank needs a big scoop to be, you know, a really good journalist.
Yeah, because for him the journalist is the journalism, so you know.
Yes. He's covers wars, you know. So yeah, Isabella has these like little spots. She's fine here. It's for the elevator, it's the yellow squares. For the warehouse, it is the yellow line entering the little tunnel where the door is. And for this section, it's the lights right by the...
It's right over here, right?
door. Yep, you stand there.
Right, good.
Perfect.
Yeah, and essentially what this does is I pretty much deload pretty much, if I remember correctly, all the zombies. So now I'm just basically waiting for her to arrive.
Yep, and there you go. She should be fine.
Is she?
Yep, she's fine.
All right. I'm gonna do a little bit of healing with my health then.
No worries. But yeah, with the despawns there, the reason why it's so important, Isabella will just start shooting all the zombies in her sight and go on a murderous blood rage to try and kill them all. And by just going back to the corner there, it deloads them all. However, in the remaster, we just spam follow me, and that makes it so Isabella just goes with the flow, and she just will follow us.
Yeah, and here I'm just basically more or less gonna do the same, though I don't remember for how long I have to actually just be really away from her.
Just take your time for it. Again, it's better to be, like, overcautious here with the despawn rather than be too quick and have them all spawn at the door.
Yeah, that's why I prefer just like taking a wide lap across.
Yeah. Again, it's
and then you know, just hoping that she's there when I make it.
Oh, she should be there. You've taken a long route, and you're taking like a longer wide turns and stuff. Also, a big massive bunny in the Wonderland Plaza.
Okay, I see. Okay, see. I'm gonna wait a little longer. Like another way that you can actually tell that she actually made it is if she just stops moving.
Yep. But yeah, the trigger for this area is like a shadow in a tree. That's kind of the safety trigger, and that's where Isabella will be fine. However,
I think... yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah, she's there. She's just shooting zombies now.
I mean, I saw her still walking and not, like, racing her gun, so, you know, who knows what it could be.
Yeah, she'd be fine. She's just chilling at the door.
I'm coming, but this skateboard is too freaking slow.
I mean, he's skateboarding on grass and gravel. Like, that's impressive. And through flowers. Like, I don't see Tony Hawk doing that.
Oh yeah, and through zombies. That's the other thing.
Yep, and upstairs.
But you cannot go through a door.
Well, I mean, you can go through glass and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. So running joke within like Dead Rising is that this isn't a zombie survival game. It's a skateboard. It's just a Tony Hawk game. So it's kind of like Tony Hawk's Undead Wasteland.
Crap. Okay. Now I'm just heading for a place where I'm gonna get the last two main things I need. Here on a good old American gun store, I'm gonna get 2 shotguns.
Yep.
Also, come on. I don't mind if I close the door, just so I don't have to deal with zombies. Right. Grab it. Oh wait, that's not it. Right, grab this. Oh crap.
You
yeah, that
may
should
need
be
to
good.
move the book just so you have a better pattern.
Yeah, also I have to take that 1 minute right now. Well, one of the two, so I'll be right back.
I think, yeah, it's made a little safe play here. So within this area here, with this deload, basically in the gun shop, you're in the perfect spot in a weird way to deload the zombies from the outside area of the North Plaza. And then you stand by here, right by this little deer head and the poster, and that just daily spawns the rest of the zombies. Compared to the start of trying to escort Isabella, it's slower. So this saves a bit of time. For New Game Plus, when it comes to that, is different. We use a motorbike that is after Isabella fight. We use that, go up there, and drive it back down. So that's more about the deloads and stuff.
And if I could just chime in for a brief second, just to give a quick update on the schedule going forward for the rest of tonight. We have had a brief swap of runs. So coming up next after Dead Rising, we have actually Spider-Man up next, and then followed by Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which will close out the day. So just to let everyone know, there's been a brief switch of schedule, but otherwise, I hope everyone is enjoying Speedromizer so far. We are slowly closing in on the end of Speedromizer. This is the penultimate day. Day 5 is just around the corner. It's so sad that I feel like we've blasted through Speedromizer and there's not all that much left. But if you do want to contribute to the final end of Speedromizer, as I've just said, Spider-Man is coming up next, which means this is your last chance to donate towards the Choose the Costume incentive. Currently, Ben Riley is blowing everything out of the water at $212. So we'll proceed with the run, but just to make you aware, make sure you donate.
I'll come back.
Please tell me that Isabella still has health and that... Okay, thank you.
Yeah, she has loads of health. She's fine. She was just chilling.
I literally thought that by not pausing I was just risking having an issue. But I'm glad that it wasn't. Alright, so after that, now I have to go all the way back.
Yep, because Jessie has made a big discovery. And instead of just telling us, she wants to show us. You just passed it.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we're going to go all the way back to the security room for Jessie to show us the big discovery, even though she could tell us on the walkie-talkie. But you know,
I wonder why. Oh, that's great. I'm just gonna skateboard. Like if anything, if it's about to break, I can just grab another one later.
Yeah.
Also nice that I actually have the one of the moves are just jumping over the zombies.
Good old zombie ride.
Yeah. Okay, it's about to break.
I got another board on the way back. The only thing that sucks with New Game is that you have limited inventory slots. So where on New Game Plus, for example, we have max slots, max health, max everything, Mega Buster, Laser Sword.
Mega Buster?
Yeah, you know, the beginning of the game, the population count of 53,000 zombies, or 53,000.
53,000 zombies you can kill in 6 hours of gameplay?
Yep. You kill them, and you unlock the real Mega Buster, which is Mega Man's real weapon, which is used in New Game Plus runs.
Oh, I wonder how much that crossover costed.
I mean, this is a Capcom game, so probably nothing.
Oh yeah, for free, family-friendly appearance in an R-rated zombie game. Or sorry, M-rated.
Yeah, you know, it's perfectly normal. I mean, there's also Jill's Sandwiches, a sandwich shop in the mall.
Yes.
So yeah, no, it's insanely overpowered Mega Boss, and obviously limited New Game Plus.
Alright, show me what you couldn't have, you know, showed me through the walkie-talkie, except not really because I skipped the cutscene.
It's Larry Karen Carlito. Name's not Larry, but yes, it is Larry.
Wait, Larry from the Cripplings?
Oh, no, probably.
Oh man, I better call Mario then. Or wait, I could instead do a completely bonkers alternative and just call a Pokemon.
True.
Yeah, I would definitely call... Yeah, I would definitely call both a Lucario and a Sylveon for that. Oh, yep, alright. I just
There you
have to
go.
make it up.
Nice, good timing.
Yeah, I just wanna heal and grab another skateboard because, you know, I still need a skateboard.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing it broke there, then rather than going, oh, it's fine, I'll just go through the rest of this. Because as much as jumping is, you know, good for, you know, going fast, skateboarding is way faster. And you can lose so much time to just jumping compared to skateboarding.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna sacrifice one of the magazines for an orange juice out of safety.
Yeah.
Just for the health. Oh, also I'm going the wrong way. I wanted to go to the stairs. You know, which now have zombies for... Are you serious? Oh well, at least there's still that meat on the box.
Yep. The good old mystery meat in a box in the underground tunnel that, you know, we don't know how long it's been there for, but Frank has an iron stomach, so...
Yeah. Okay, backup save. I'm not walking out... You know, even though if I die on the next boss, I still have to do a long walk. Or well, a long ride through the through the maintenance zones again. Wait, is it that box?
Yeah, that box there, yeah.
Wait, I got confused. Which box?
The one you just passed by the car.
Ah, crap.
You're fine, you got good health, you'll be fine.
Yeah, and plus there's actually two milk that actually fills with HP, so yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Again, Larry is a boss fight that has, I think, is probably one of the like safest boss fights in the entire run. It is just kind of timing. And
safest? I struggled with dodging one of the attacks.
Oh, the big meats. I mean,
yeah, that means
I think what
like,
you put,
I'm so inconsistent at it. Right, give me shotgun, and in we go.
Yeah, I was
and,
just like,
yeah, I don't know the shotgun swaps. This is just, you know, shoot him.
Yeah.
Oh, and also to try not to get too far away. Oh dear. Yeah, look at that. Gimme. Also, grab this, and now keep fighting because there's some water in which Larry can just heal for some reason.
Hey man, stay hydrated.
Well, yeah, but it just like fully heals him, so who even knows? Oh, and then there's that. I think I got way too close.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Meet again. You're fine.
Give me the milk. Milk.
So, fun fact about the Larry fight. He's the only boss. For some reason, if you put one of the masks on his head, he will actually.
Okay, I have to take the second one. Go keep explaining.
So, with Larry, fun thing, saying that you can put a Civbot helmet or mask or anything mask on Larry, he'll just take it off. So there is that. And also with the shotgun swap strategy in this fight, basically all you would have to do is simply get a controller, and what you do is just shoot, switch between the inventory, so you go left bumper, right bumper, left bumper, right bumper, shoot, rinse, repeat, and it's a timing thing. It's something you get used to. If you do it wrong and you overshoot, say, your right bumper to your left bumper, you're gonna hit your skateboard, you might grab a book, and then Larry can just simply kill you. And that's why I kind of said it's one of the easier fights. It's kind of neat. Left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger. You can also take your time and shoot him and go on through. But overall,
okay, but now actually back. Now let's actually try to finish this properly. Oh, speaking of which, milk. And that's the last one.
I got one milk there.
Bro, like just trying to it's just like so weird. And then you know there's that. I actually should just like there's no more healing items, right?
There's one more behind you. Behind Larry on the left there.
Okay, please make it.
You'll be fine.
And that's the last one, so...
I got the next shotgun.
But at least he hasn't tried to heal, so that's nice.
Yeah, he hasn't actually tried to heal, which is really lucky.
Oh, come on! Earlier, come on!
Jump away,
Earlier, no!
Let's go. Ooh, 1 HP in a dream.
Okay. Okay, now the end of the run is thankfully home free. And plus I got another level up.
Yep, this is the
I
final
actually
level.
got that stock that I wanted.
Nice. Then the run, if you were doing like overtime,
Oh, and
like
also
pending
attack,
S,
that's nice.
Nice. You got stock up and attack, like the best items you can get.
Yeah.
So if you were doing overtime,
okay,
the stock up here would be the best thing to have. I wish I would say like, you know, oh yeah, like it's the best thing you would need and all that. It just means you get more items. Like stock up is like the top upgrade. And you do.
Yeah. Also, I'm just realized I'm right on the estimate thing. Like,
I mean, considering that you also have the stuff playing stuff, you're on the estimate still. You're over under the estimate of the original. So.
Of the original?
Yeah, the original estimate of 55. So.
Can I still beat that one?
Yeah. I mean, you got the big skips up ahead. So,
yeah.
like the big scuzzing stuff.
Or you know, I could just delay it by watching lore smilers.
True. Good too. But
right.
also, PVA. People prefer the original to the remaster. But then again, it's also preference. I think more people prefer the OG because nostalgia. Some people prefer the remaster because it's just obviously updated graphics and stuff.
Yeah. Also, what on earth happened with all these cutscenes I've skipped?
So the whole story and stuff is skipping?
Yes.
Yep, so the Special Forces, that's what Jesse kind of was on about then. Special Forces have arrived to clean up the mall because the US government does not want anyone to realize that a zombie apocalypse happened in Willamette. So what the goal is to do something simple. Kill everything in the mall. Zombies, people, the cats, the dogs.
Yeah, and now for the last 2 in-game hours of the mall is just basically empty.
Yeah. In the old version of TimeSkip, the game would bug out because we skipped a save prompt or a case prompt. So in the most updated version of TimeSkip, this basically got removed to basically remove the LOD effect, because technically with this effect it can cause seizures and stuff because it's loading stuff. It is not fully loading particular textures, and obviously low-level detail stuff happened. And I believe it's like one of the camera shops in North Plaza gave off like a massive seizure effect because we wouldn't activate the pause menu to reset the game. So we would be going through the entirety of like overtime originally with this effect on, which was obviously not very healthy. So
are you spoiling overtime to me? I haven't played it yet. Ew.
Overtime is basically long story short, Frank gets infected. You have to get items, followed up by some queens, and then you go and find the truth about everything and why the guy in that cutscene with special forces did what he's doing.
Yeah.
You also fight
So time is about to end, right? Of course, I had to just crash out like that. Time is gonna end pretty much when, you know, like I know when it ends. Like, let's see, and time. That's impressive. Like,
yeah.
I will admit I thought I was gonna do a little worse.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's like 3 minutes of my PV. I'm surprised.
I mean, you're
so
2 minutes under my original estimate.
Yeah. Though to be fair, I also did have a couple of goals, and without those 2 1-minute things I had to do,
He's still alive.
it would have been much closer.
That son of a bitch.
Satisfiable enough with minus that death in Correlator
He got
too.
his scoop.
I mean,
Can't
hey,
wait to get my share of the
this is
take.
Dead Rising, and speedrunning, like, it's just random things happen, and it's just be able to still put an amazing run.
Yeah. Like, this game is really flawed, but I swear it's a good game. Like, it's at 7 out of 10.
All right.
I mean, compared to other
I'm-
stuff I play, compared to this, it's good.
Yeah. And plus, I also, like, in spite of the issues, I did really enjoy this run. Like, maybe I'll keep running it, just because, you know, it's nice having a run on the shorter side, considering that I normally do, like, much more longer runs.
Hey! 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 I'm over here! I see you!
So yeah, pretty cool. And then, you know, like, let's just pretend that that spoiler really happened and that this is just a happy ending. Like, there you go. No zombies just ate the pilot.
What you mean? Nothing bad's happened at all.
Yeah, nothing at all.
No, it's just ketchup.
Yeah, and now it just ends on a cliffhanger because overtime mode is not part of this speedrun. I actually find it really funny that ending is just like this type of ending, while there are other endings that actually end with Frank escaping right here. It's funny. If I would run other categories, like, maybe not at all. Oh yeah, and also regarding that question of the remaster, like, I don't know, like I will play it eventually, but like I don't know when. But I did see some footage, and it definitely looks like you know, like better one. Also, how did the zombies get on the roof if the entrance was locked? It's yeah, it's weird.
That's what I need to know. They did Mirror's Edge.
Yeah. So before I sign off, I wanna thank Speedromizer for you know, letting me you know, join. Like I thought it was really fun. I actually got tempted on also submitting as a teacher, but I thought like maybe I need like something a little simpler just to start, and this was nice. Like, next Speedromizer, I'll probably just look at my things and just, okay, this run, and just try to teach it to someone. So yeah, really fun. I also thank Sweet for, you know, helping me with the things regarding the game. I was not expecting it to just get like competent at it really quick. So, you know, thank you for that.
You're very much welcome.
Yeah, and what else? Oh, yeah, I also hope that Chad enjoyed the run. I really tried, you know, to make it like, you know, fun and informative, and plus you're with like gameplay's fun. And what else? Well, oh, I have it on the tip of the tongue. Oh yeah. Also, I like my boyfriend's watching this, but if you're watching it, or you know, you watch it later, like, hi babe. I hope you had fun if you watch this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really fun, and yep. And I don't remember which runs next. Like, yeah, I do not have like the schedule up. I mean, I could just try to find it just because I'm not like listening to anything else.
No worries, I can let you know ahead of time if you like. We have Spider-Man coming up next. So,
oh yeah.
Thank you to everyone who is tuning in so far. Thank you again to Costiller. What a fantastic run. It has been a pleasure to watch you destroy those zombies and absolutely decimate this run. It has been fantastic. Thank you so much.
Of
we
course.
will be back.
It's a privilege of honor.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. We were gonna cut down to the break while we wait for Spider-Man 2 to start. So please do join us. And once again, thank you to our runners.
Yeah, thank you. Bye and have fun for the rest of the run, chat.
Once again, a big thank you to Costiller and Sweedola for that fantastic showcase of Dead Rising, a game that, again, another one I just feel like has slipped kind of off my radar. One of those games that I've tried to pick up when I was younger and never really finished it. Something I think I definitely would want to go back and play, especially when the remaster came out. I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to play this. And then just never did, as life tends to go. Just like to say a quick shout out to Speedromizer. Of course, we are here raising money for community. Guys, girls, and all those in between. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and just thought, wow, first of all, what a handsome person looking back at me. And secondly, wow, I just love speedrunning, but I've no real idea what I'd like to speedrun. Well, how about you all get involved in Speedromizer? Speedromizer is a charity marathon where runners are assigned a random game from a pool of submissions and have 90 days to learn their game and hone their skills. Did you know over 150 runners have learned over 200 individual runs since 2023? If that sounds like something that you'd be like to be a part of, then make sure you get involved with Speedromizer 8 when that comes around, and head over to the Discord at speedromizer.live/Discord. We are going to take a quick ad break just before we do get started on this next run of Spider-Man, featuring Alpha 5 and, funnily enough, yours truly. So stay tuned for the ads, and we'll see you as soon as they are finished.
Countdown. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I am very excited for this next run, for no bias or obvious reason at all. We are going to be seeing Spider-Man any percent easy. I'm very happy to announce that we did have an incentive earlier in Speedromizer where we had donations open to be able to watch all the cutscenes, which is excellent. Thank you to everyone who donated towards that. We did indeed meet that, which is fantastic. So you'll be watching the whole game basically. We'll get the nice story of the game alongside the speedrun, which is good because the story is excellent. If I do say so myself, it is a sight to behold. The cutscenes are brilliant. The voice acting is fantastic. It's a wild ride. So I hope you are excited to join us on